day, viewers at home. This is a mathematics channel class. My name is Fashwa Inolonda BS. Some other people call me Mr. Phelps. And the name of this class will be Phelps Mathematics Class. We call it a class and not just a place where somebody will just solve a question, pick a question and solve. No, it's going to be a class. Why is it going to be a class? Because we'll be explaining things to us in the best way. We'll be explaining in a simpler form for you to understand. And while we want to talk about why most students fail mathematics, mathematics should be a subject of fun, either by the teacher taking it or by the student receiving it. It should be a fun. When you take it in that pattern, you will see that you will have the best and perfect knowledge of mathematics. Then why do we see students failing mathematics? Number one, because they have a wrong mindset about mathematics. That is very hard, it's very tough, you cannot understand it. Even some, when they see their mathematics teacher coming, the next thing is they will just ease. Why? Because this man is coming again to come and bother us with all these equation, bother us with all this theorem. That shouldn't be. Once you take it as a fun, when you take it with a peace of mind and you follow your teacher as he's explaining step by step, you will understand it better. Mathematics should be taken step by step, which I will be giving to you in this class. Then another thing is that most students fail mathematics because they fail to practice what the teacher has taught. When you take back at home what your teacher has taught you and you go over it over and over, then you understand the concept that the teacher has taught in class. But when you don't take it, you just want to go back to class the following day and pick mathematics out again and you want to understand it. No, my dear brother, it doesn't work that way. Do you understand me? And let me tell you this, you need to be the type of person who will create interest for mathematics. Let your interest be in mathematics. Once you create interest, when you see a film and you see the topic very captivating, you want to know what is behind the scene in that film. That is an interest. You create an interest in that film. So you must also create an interest in mathematics. That's when you will know it. Thank you. Then there are some benefits you are entitled to in this class. I told you it's a class. One of it is that you can send your question to us to solve. Send your question to me. I will solve the question. I will return it back to you. Below that channel where you are, when you look at it down, you will see a WhatsApp number there. That's my WhatsApp number. Whenever you have any EU in mathematics, just send the question to me. You can also call to just to remind me that please I've sent a question. Definitely I will go back there, check the question, solve the question, send it back to you. Another thing you can benefit here is that you can send us your observations. If you see that we have said something that should be or you are not clear about, please send us an observation at the comment section. There is no island of knowledge. If you think something should not be, please send it back. We will really appreciate you for all the comments you are sending back to us. Then, lastly, you can also ask for further explanation. Maybe the video I've released, the class I've released, you are not clear with something. You can send back to me and tell me, sir, I need further explanation on this particular topic. I will definitely come on board and give you the detailed explanation of how we arrive at the final answer. Thank you. God bless you. But I have a little request. My request is, please, on this channel, do me a favor by God's grace. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you seriously. Please, for God's sake, or by God's sake, or I'm just begging you. For God's sake, please do me a favor. The next thing is help me hit the subscribing button, the like, share. Please let me share with some of your friends in class who don't have the best understanding of that topic. Let them go through it. They will learn it better. Then another thing is, please send me your comment. Let me like it, please. It doesn't take anything. Just hit the like button and the subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. Then I will tell you all the other social platform where my classes will be given back to the students. I will give you thereafter. I have Instagram, Xandle, TikTok, Facebook, WhatsApp, and another one. Then please, my WhatsApp number is the one below that channel where you are. So whenever anything you want to give, please send to that contact. I will receive it here. Thank you. God bless you. So today we'll be talking about indices. That is the first topic, the most simplest topic in SS1 class. That's what I'll be giving to you today. We'll look at that in a very good uh, time and to solve some other question. So please, after the explanation, you can send us your question. We will solve it and send back to you. So number one is we are looking at the law of indices. Number one law is what we call multiplication law. That's the first one. We call it multiplication. Multiplication law. What is multiplication law? Under the multiplication law, you may have x raised to power a multiplied by x raised to power b. The way you are going to solve it is, since it is the same base number, the same number. Now, since you have the same number, you pick one. And when you pick one, the power of that number, which is to be multiplied, will be added together. The power will be added. So that will be a plus b. That is what the law says. So if I want to solve this now, if I'm telling you I have 3 raised to power 2 multiplied by 3 raised to power 3, what will it give me? Since I'm having 3 and I'm having 3 here, then I pick my 3 out. Then my power will be added together. That will be 2 plus 3. That will give me 3 raised to power what? Power 5. And when you look at 3 raised to power 5, that will give you 243. Are you getting it now? That will give us 243 as the final answer. And if you want to get it better, just look at 3 raised to power 2 will give you 9. 3 raised to power 3 will give you 27. 9 times 27 will give you 243, the same way. Number 2, let's go to the second one, which is what we call division. Division law. Division law. Under the division law, we have the same thing as when you have, let's say I have n raised to power a divided by n raised to power b. That means since I'm dividing and I have the same number, not only necessary when it is the same number, here I can even have different number. But as long as my numbers are different, but their power, they both have power. Under this, the next thing is I must subtract their power. So that will be a, that will be m. I will start by m. I will pick one out of the same number, and that will be a minus b. So that will give us, that is the rule, and that is the law. Now let's put the law into a particular question where we have 2 raised to power 4 divided by 2 raised to power 2. What does that mean? You will have, I'm having 2, I'm having 2. I will write 2. Then I will have 4 minus 2. So my final answer will be 2 raised to power 2. Then what is 2 raised to power 2? That is 4. That is my answer. Now, if I'm saying 2 raised to power 4, that's 16. 16 divided by 4 will give me what? 4. So that is the simple explanation. Number 3. Then I will move to number 3. Number 3 is what I call the power law. I call it what? The power law. When I say the power law, what does that mean? It means that when I have a question like I'm having x raised to power a into bracket of b, I'm having x raised to power a, I put it in a bracket and I put another power after it outside. The law says that my x is coming out and I will have a times b. So which will give me x raised to power ab. Now, this is the law. Now let's put it into a practice of a question. For instance, if I'm having 3 raised to power 2 all into the power of 3 again, all into the power of 3. So what I will have there is, I will just have 3 raised to power 2. Are you getting it now? 3 raised to power 2 times 3. So that will give us 3 raised to power 6. Are you getting it now? That will give us 3 raised to power 6. You can now you can press your calculator to get the final answer. Since I didn't have anyone here, you can press yours to get what the answer is all about. Now, because of time, number 4, let's go to number 4. Now, okay, let's go to number 4. Don't let me bother you going down too much. Let me come to this side. Number 4 now. So under the number 4, we call it zero law. What do I call it? Zero law. What is zero law? Zero law says that anything raised to power 0 is what?